Hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghosts, spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity, sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters, and discussing some of the most popular theories about what lies beyond our realm of understanding. So turn off the light, grab a blanket, and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Let's get started. I will tell you the last part of the Bachelor story. You will see errors and mistakes with a forgiving perspective. Wait some time like an impatient kitten until someone messed his hands and feet or read surah or talk to him. Everyone tried their best to serve him adequately, and at midnight when there was talk of bringing a doctor, it seemed that nothing had come into their minds except paranoia, except paranormal. Afterward, in the middle of the night, the boy opened his eyes and had fallen asleep for a while. Then, one by one, they asked him, "What happened to you?" "We are not afraid. Everyone is here to see it. Tell me what happened. Why did you fall on the floor like that?" After a long time, Chester said, "Little by little, did I think I went to the living room. It seemed like you were in the dining room and no one was there after I left. And then suddenly, someone pushed me with their arms around mine so hard that my arm still hurts now. It feels like I have been hit with a big stone or something heavy. Then I fell on the floor. Everyone else knows about this too." After that, without talking to any of his roommate, he opened the door and went to stay at another housekeeper's house, where he knocked on their door repeatedly saying, "Angel, Angel." At some point he came back and threatened us, saying that we didn't give him any importance. "Now come to see how my roommates has been hurt and thrown on the floor." The boy from the landlord house couldn't help but see the fear in his eyes. So he came to their room and saw him. He gave them to address a familiar doctor and asked them to come with him tomorrow morning. The boy later suffered a head injury. Then everyone decided not to stay with the landlord anymore. They would pay one month's rent and leave. They also asked what solution there was for their damage or why it happened like that. It is now morning, and the landlord has opened up saying that he never did anything like this before. I had heard from my mother that my father had pushed him off the road after giving him a push when I was our rickshaw garage. Due to falling from above, his hands and feet were paralyzed. Lying completely bedridden, his mother and wife took care of him for many years until one day he passed away. And did his mother see many black shadows? She even knew that her father had been affected by these spirits long before. The main problem was with this abandoned land, which was completely deserted. The landlord's father abandoned the land and left it to the atheists. After failing to build a house there several times, he abandoned the land and went elsewhere. Then the landlord's father illegally occupied the abandoned land and took over it himself by throwing soil on it. Even after many people protested against him, he did not listen to anyone. Then he built this house here, and before building it, his father used to have various nightmares from after suffering for various problems. Later you know that he spent the rest of his life sleeping on a bed under a roof after falling off from above. But what if amazing is that no one can stay in this house except for his mother and son-in-law, not even the landlord's father. But still the landlords say that despite all of this, they had special reason for giving rent. Everyone wants to know why. At that time he said that so far 4 or 5 families had gone to the house and none of their families had any problems. However, other families may have seen these things and talked to my representative before leaving home. This did not result in his house being vacant, but since he has seen that there were three more families were and they were very good, he believes that there is something in this house that determines who will stay here. The homeowner asked if there was any objection if a bachelor stayed there, but since he was now sure that there was some problems with them staying in this house, he begged them to look for another places and let him know when they found on. He would pay their expenses for a month, it's common knowledge. Out of fear of this thing, the homeowner left his wife and two daughters at his father-in-law house, where they occasionally came back to take care of the elderly. The elderly mean grandmother. She won't leave this house because it's her husband's home. So there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you were a believer or skeptic, there is no denying that the enduring fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching and we will see you at the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned, see you in the next episode. Good night.